Good morning, beautiful people. So you have a remodel tomorrow. So you've been watching some of my videos. Thank you, thank you, thank you. How do I get ready, Stretch? How do I know what's being sold and pennying at my store tomorrow? How do I get a big score? Well, let's get you ready. Let's get you prepared. Let's do some homework. Let's figure out where you're going to go. Let's figure out what time you're going to get there. And let's figure out if the store is even going to penny tomorrow. Let's get ready, guys. So today is Saturday. Today is the day that we want to scope out our stores. If you're thinking about going to a remodel that's far away, let me show you another way to check out the store. Now, this is my home screen on one of my phones. Here's my folder with my stores, and that's the Dollar General app in yellow and black. Right now, I'm presently shopping in store at this location. This store should remodel tomorrow. If you are going to change your store location, you would touch in the top left corner, top right corner, pardon me, the arrow. See, it says shopping in store 227 Eastgate Plaza, number C, letter C. Touch that arrow, and if I was going to change stores, I would come down here where it says current store. I would touch the word change, and I would put in a zip code, street address, city or state of the next store, and then I would touch confirm. But we're going to stay on this store because this store should penny out tomorrow. Always, when you change your stores, always touch confirm, or you might get there like last week and someone was on the wrong store location and they were actually scanning for pennies, and it was giving them full price because at the other store location they were set on, that store hadn't pennied and it wasn't due to remodel. So now that we have that straight, I'm going to hit confirm. This is still my home screen. See, in the bottom left corner it says home. This is the section called buy it again. You guys have seen that I have gotten these items. This is why it's very important to always punch your phone number in when you're at the register, even when you're penny shopping, so that let Dollar General keep a track of what you're buying. Now I can look at just this store and see the alien tape that I got. It's half off. Be mindful. A lot of people get mistaken and they want to think that just because the price is in green and it's reduced, that these items are going to be a penny tomorrow. They will not. It needs to be exactly 50% off. And that's 50% off, not due to a sale or promotion. So you see the alien tape, it says out of stock at your store. Next to it, the art crafts, American Crafts Art Supply Basics, basic nylon brushes. It says 2 in stock at your store. Please ignore that. Please ignore that. I have gone into stores that say, oh, we have no alien tape. Oh, they're out of stock. And I've gotten there and picked up 5 of them. I'm going to touch on the brushes. See where it says $1 is the price it currently is. Regular price is $2. That's 50% off. Please understand, I'm not treating anybody. I'm going slow and I'm explaining it this way because some people, even if it's not you, they need a slower, clearer, more thorough explanation. So that's who I'm targeting. That's who I'm trying to assist. If you're a veteran and you've been to a remodel before, good for you. Maybe this helps you, maybe it doesn't. Maybe you can refer and share this video to somebody that needs help with their remodels. So this would be an item that when the store pennies tomorrow, and how do I know it's going to penny tomorrow? Let's go back to the home screen. In the top left corner, let's hit that arrow. I'm touching the home button in the bottom left corner. I'm going to scroll down my screen, and I'm going to look at shop by category. One of the indicators if a store may penny the upcoming Sunday, and remodels happen on Sundays, contrary to what anybody else has said. I know we had some flukes in the past year and a half. For whatever reason, I don't know. I don't know the mind of anybody in corporate at Dollar General. I don't know my own mind half the time. Nonetheless, food and beverage. See the milk? It says shop by category, view all. We can either touch food and beverage. You see the different food categories. I want to touch see all categories. I want to touch in the bottom left corner, frozen food. Now I'm going to scroll up until I find frozen foods or refrigerated items that are 50% off. Okay, we have the Drumstick King size triple chocolate ice cream cone, 50% off. Now I'm going to keep scrolling. I typically look for meals, meat. Now you see where this Michelina's is $1.35. Regular price $1.50. That's not 50% off. Now here you go. Stouffer's Classic Meatloaf Frozen Meal, 9.87 ounces. When I said ignore out of stock at your store, I was mainly talking about items sitting on a shelf. I have found, because of inflation, because of our economy, because of just the situation of what's going on, we live in a totally different world. I'm not telling any of you anything that you do not know. If you get to a store and this store says out of stock, this frozen food is probably out of stock. If the store is well tagged with 50% off tags all over the store, then guess what? Who would not buy food for half off? I was literally at a store that was pennying, well, due to penny. Frozen foods were half off. I had just construction workers coming in, picking up their daily pot pie. They did not even realize that it was 50%. You know, they just looked at my shopping cart like, why is this lady getting all this ground beef? Because it was $2 and some cent a pound. So now I see that this frozen meal, is half off, I know that the upcoming Sunday, frozen food went 50% off last Monday, will be, the store's going to penny out. So guys, it's been my experience that on Mondays, we know, even with the recent luncheon meats and butter and different food items, that we check our Dollar General apps on Monday to see if the prices have changed for the frozen food items or the refrigerated items. I just call them all frozen food items, and that's what I'm going to call them from here on out, so you guys know what I mean. I mean everything in the cooler sections, except butter, except eggs. There was only one store ever that a manager gave me the eggs 50% off because the sign said all refrigerated items, and that was a blessing because they wound up being like 75 cents a dozen. So that was great. So this past Monday, this particular store in East Alton, Illinois, changed their frozen foods to 50% off. I have gone into stores that the refrigerated sections had no signs on them. Even the employees did not know that the food was 50% off. That's kind of what you want, because that's an indicator to a lot of people if the store has not already had and been plastered with 50% off tags. The frozen foods being half off, the cashiers telling everybody, oh, we're going to have a remodel, oh, it's going to be on such and such a date. Everybody knows. I mean, I wouldn't be sharing this information with you guys if it was top secret. But there still remains the fact that you can divulge a lot of information and people still not be able to grasp the concept of penny shopping. So it's my goal to explain it clearly without all the loud background music, without all the gimmicks, so that you guys can understand it. I realize we have a lot of vets and seniors, single moms, single dads, college students that can really truly benefit from saving and stretching your dollars, just like we do.